In the early 2000s, Saccos were all the rage in Pakwach district and Uganda at large, as some of the leaders promised members high returns on their savings, easy access to credit, and a sense of community. Thousands of people flocked to join these cooperatives, eager to improve their financial stability. But beneath the surface, trouble was brewing, as many Saccos in Pakwach district were poorly managed with inadequate financial controls and a lack of transparency. Some were even run by individuals with dubious intentions who saw the cooperatives as a way to enrich themselves at the expense of their members. As the years went by, the cracks began to show. Saccos started to collapse one by one, leaving thousands of members in financial ruin. Charles Muswa, an economist in Pakwach district, says causes were varied because some were victims of fraud while others were simply mismanaged. Muswa added that the first to fall was the Pakwach Sacco, which had boosted over 2,000 members. Its leadership had invested heavily in risk ventures, leaving the cooperative with a mountain of debt, and it finally collapsed. Members lost millions of shillings, leaving many in despair.
You cannot rule out cases of unethical practices on the part of management. Some Saccos suffered because the management could not distinguish between liability funds and income funds. And so they went on expenditures that surpassed their capacities, At the end of the day, the mobilized funds got depleted.
According to Muswa, other Saccos followed suit, each with its own tale of woe. The Pakwach Sacco, once hailed as a model of success, was found to have been looted by its own management. The Sacco, which had promised members astronomical returns, turned out to be a Ponzi scheme, leaving thousands in financial ruin.
So the issues of unethical and strategic management partly also contributed to those collapses. Others were straight fraudulent activities. Some management definitely took monies the wrong way, and that also contributed. But at the end of it all, what I think suffocated most of these Saccos was even now the intense competition.
However, Gilbert Onenchan, Chairman Board Nebiwaka Saccos, say that as the Sacco collapse continued, the government was forced to intervene. New regulations were put in place aimed at strengthening financial controls and protecting members' interests. But for many, it was too little and too late.
What we have learned is that majority of the members have been borrowing money to meet their basic needs, social issues that they could not be able to address with the income, which is the salary. Now they have reached a level where they have borrowed so many rounds of loans. Some of them could not even service all of them for now. Now, what other products are there?
He promised his members that Nebiwaka Sacco will not fall under victims of Saccos which collapsed.
So as board, we are saying that yes, it is not enough just to borrow money, which is available either with the Sacco or any other microfinance institution. What we need to do is that we need to develop an empowerment approach, which would enable members to borrow money that they would put in actual investment, so that this vicious cycle of borrowing should stop at one point in time. If a member can get money for a project which is well conceived, a project which is well researched, and then when the proposal is evaluated, we should be able to fund a project that can work for the members.
Today, the Sacco landscape is vastly different from the one that existed just a decade ago. While some cooperatives still thrive, many others lie in ruins, a testament to the dangers of poor management and greed. The collapse of two Saccos, Nam Sacco and Nam Village Bank Pakwach, serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the importance of financial prudence and responsible leadership. As we move forward, we must learn from the mistakes of the past and work towards building a more stable and sustainable financial future for all. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.